I accept the challenge and responsibility that comes with being a part of Texas Southern University Collegiate 100.
Is it always sweet? Wait, mornings are always so bright on the streets of black neighborhoods.
Metropolitan Houston, Chapter Incorporated.
Well, I wanted to join 100 Black Men because I moved here from Tennessee, and there was a robust chapter in Chattanooga and in Atlanta. I had a lot of opportunity to experience working with those guys. Came here to Houston, and I asked James Douglas, where's the 100 Black Men chapter? And he told me, and I found out they had a meeting and they only had 18 members. I said, hey, if you're going to have 100 Black men, you ought to have 100 men. What I did was most of the guys who wanted to do business, African Americans, at the University of Houston, whether it's construction companies, architecture companies, lawyers, whoever. And I basically knew most of them, and I called them in and said, hey, if you want to do business at the University of Houston, I suggest it's a good idea for you to join 100 Black Men, because you need to give back to the community. The Collegiate 100 was an idea that Darnell mentioned to me, and that there were some law school students who were like second-year law school students who were interested in joining the Metropolitan chapter, but they were students. So Darnell said, well, there is a precedent for having a Collegiate 100.
Will each of you strive to be a mentor for the next generation and set an example that is crime and drug-free and based on integrity and honesty? I want to hear from you with that.
I joined Collegiate 100 because I wanted to be more involved on campus.
I know in Collegiate we have a motto, what they see, they should be. And that's a testament to the work we do in the community, like working with the youth. That's what I'm about.
The opportunity to take on a leadership role was really the best thing that could have happened to me with Collegiate. Before that, again, I had never ever been in an organization on campus, and I had never had a leadership role until I got into Collegiate 100.
And it wasn't until I saw their presence on campus that it kind of piqued my interest, and their presence along with, just who they were in the community and what they were doing for the university and the community. It really compelled me to go home and do some research. And once I kind of got an understanding of what the organization was and what it stood for, I knew it was something that I wanted to be a part of. And that's just, I just see what Collegiate does for this university, what it does for the community, and I just really wanted to be a part of something great.
The most inspiring time was the day we went up TH for the mentoring, and I was able to see how much impact we were able to have on different people that don't have the same things that we have, and how important it is that we pour our wisdom into people that have less and are less fortunate.
I do believe that it takes a village to raise a child, and so being in the committee and having the opportunity to mentor students from Jackie Yates and other middle schools and high schools in the community, it definitely impacted me in a very special way.
What affects one directly affects all indirectly.
We got a group of sophomores and we worked with them the whole year. We walked them through the interview process, about applying to colleges, about building resumes, about appropriate behavior with your peers and also with adults, and just pouring into their lives and being an example.
Sleep don't come easy for bodies wearing midnight on their skin. For colored ornaments that hang from trees year round, and is shedding up blood and sweat to be deemed worthy as like February. Nightmares come easy to the modern day slave who anticipates the struggle and pain it takes for freedom, feeling more secure under master's whip so long as he doesn't dream of releasing shackles. Wait, I feel the glare of social incompetence as my classmates discuss their foreign trips to Costa Rica and the Hamptons. I've been nowhere. Born into claustrophobia in this box, there are no windows. I've never seen a cloud, much less the silver linings you speak of. Sleep, blues be lullabies, slumbering in the dark. They are death sentences to dreams and genocides to ambition. Right at your will, for you will. One less word, write your will. Bars, a cold steel censorship. Sleep, it's hard to come by when death tells tales before bedtime. Wait, I can see myself becoming an uncultured chameleon that has yet to blend in with the lives of the rich. My family's tree trunk of poverty, invisible underneath our feet. Sleep is hard to come by when concrete graveyards are paved with colored profiles that leave a bitter taste on the tongue. Life isn't always sweet. Wake mornings aren't always so bright on the streets of black neighborhoods where gunshot freedom bells ring. Young advocates liberated to obituary promised lands where night and day shine all in the same light. But darkness isn't so unfamiliar to us anymore, for we fashion our skins like shadows. Waking up is hard. Sleep is harder. Rising without rest like broken mules will give you 40 acres for 40 weeks. Except we don't want to sleep. We don't want to dream. We want to live. 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 We want to live.
We don't lock our hands. When I named my administration the Unity Administration, I named it for that because that is what we need to do. We need to start unifying. We need to start taking care of each other. Dr. Rutledge gave us a beautiful speech. He gave us a beautiful name. We are one.
It was primarily men from Collegiate 100 that helped me plan it, that were there on the front lines. And it was really members of Collegiate that gave me the support that I needed to host that event.
Promises that they have made. Put your fists up for Mike Brown. Put your fists up for Trayvon Martin. Put your fists up for Eric Garner. Put your fists up for Aiyana Jones, Tamir Rice, and every single person of color that has been met with injustice and oppression in these United States of America. The so-called land of freedom.
At that time, with everything going on, it was right after the non-indictment of what's his name? Killer of Mike Brown, non-indictment. And at that point, I was just, I was furious, I was frustrated. I needed an avenue to express that frustration and to allow my voice to be heard. And I think it was important for Collegiate 100 to play a part in that because of what our mission states. Our mission is to improve the quality of life of all African Americans. And we can't do that if we have a justice system that disproportionately affects people that look like us.
I came here today to look you right in the face, young brothers and sisters, because I want to say to you that the hour that we live in right now, you have to grab it, you have to take it, you have to hoist it upon your shoulders and take this struggle to the next level.
So, the woman's role in Collegiate. I feel like the woman's role in Collegiate is to be the motivator, the encourager, the thinker, the speaker.
From our presidents to our chairs, they all stand for something great. I see their presence not only in Collegiate but on campus, and I definitely aspire to be like them. So.
It's kind of like how they always say, the man is the head, but the woman is the neck. We are that when it comes to Collegiate, and more than anything, we're very, very dominant in this organization. Women are very. The women in this organization, the women in this organization are very dominant, but they're very strong-willed. They're very talented. They're intelligent. They're forceful. I mean, I think any woman in this organization is the total package.
Whenever you see a Collegiate 100 moving collectively as a unit throughout the campus, we turn heads. We cause the men, to stand up a little bit, to straighten their backs a little bit, because they know that we handle business. We even won Best Organization of the Year, and it's because of the work we're actually doing. It's not about, just holding a position. It's about serving the community.
The mission of the Collegiate 100 is a one that isn't easy. And to see young black collegiate students that carry themselves in the manner that the Collegiate 100 does, I think it sets us apart.
We're not just 100 when we're in our meetings, we're 100 in our everyday life.
I think Collegiate gives the student body an image to look up to. We have such a high standard in Collegiate, and I think people see us and they want to become that. And I know our motto is what they see is what they'll be, and I think that's what we have on this campus. Just when they see us, our outer image, our all black, people want to know what is that? What are those people doing? And I think we're a dominant force to be reckoned with on this campus. We're all very intelligent people. We're business-minded. We believe in networking. We believe in, helping out our communities, and I think people really want to be a part of that.
Yes, I'm black. I'm proud of it. I'm black and beautiful.
Texas Civil Collegiate 100.